Welcome back to Good Friends Friday. I'm having the best time. Now, if you're looking for the perfect tunes for your weekend, our next guests have you covered, and they want to send you to auditory airspace. That's a great, groovy word. I love that. So here with me now from Bottlerocket Hurricane is Colleen and Sean. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
We're very excited, and your tunes are real groovy.
Oh,
I'm trying really hard. Okay, Colleen, we have to start with you. The most pressing question is, Bottlerocket Hurricane. How did we come up with the name?
I will say, now that I've had that name a few years, be careful when you name your band after natural disasters and explosives. It really came together as I was in a lady band and there was some misunderstanding about who was playing the gig, and so we needed to come up with a pickup band, last notice, to go to Las Vegas to play a bluegrass festival.
Right on.
So Bottlerocket Hurricane, because I was looking at the window and there was a bottle rocket sitting in the window. I was like, okay, and Hurricane just because it came about. But really, now that I've had the name a little bit, I think it means that it looks like it's crazy on the outside, but it's actually calm.
Calm in the inside, the eye of the storm.
Totally.
I kind of dig it. I think it's rad. It's very hard to forget too, which is important. Sean, your sound is not very traditional, right? We got bluegrass, there's folk, there's jazz, there's rock, there's like kind of 70s groovy. Why do I keep saying groovy? I love it.
It's groovy.
It is. How would you describe your sound if you had to?
We describe it as folkadelic bluesgrass.
Nice, folkadelic bluesgrass.
A little bit old, a little bit new, and electric to make you groove.
Oh my God, it rhymes. I like that. Okay, Colleen, one thing I like your band is y'all come from really different backgrounds. So just tell me a little bit more about everybody and their backgrounds.
Okay, so I sort of was raised as a theater kid.
Me too.
Cool.
High five for jazz hands.
Right, anyway. So I came from a theater background and then sort of found the Grateful Dead and then kind of eased into bluegrass through the back door because the Grateful Dead, most people know, but if you don't, is sort of the greatest cover band that ever existed. As well as they have really, really poignant lyrics. And for me as a writer and a lyricist, that had a lot of impression on me.
For sure.
Sean comes from a bluegrass background and was raised at the Telluride Bluegrass Festival. That's where we met.
No way.
And we were actually there last weekend. It
oh
was
my God, was it amazing?
21st year.
Yeah.
Oh my, always, yeah.
That's amazing. That's how the banjo, you can hear that. I love that sound.
Yeah.
All right, there's a guy from, there's a guy from Jersey?
There sure is.
The drummer?
Yeah, that would be James.
Nice.
James is our drummer. He's a new addition to the band.
Right on.
And he comes from, what did he say, everything from Zappa to the Dead. Joined a rock band as a young man and is super diverse. We love him. He's a great grounding presence in the band.
Yeah,
it's great to have a
nice.
good foundation.
Yeah.
We've got Chris Kenny, our resident teacher who keeps us grammatically accurate.
You need one.
Right,
You need
exactly.
one of those.
Thump in the bass. Yeah, he comes from, started as a classical player with his grandma teaching him on piano and joined a rock band, and then the rest is history.
Wow.
We also met at a bluegrass festival, and then we've got our buddy Ricky Yacht over on Mando today, who is comes from jam band world.
Right on,
That's
jam
what they call
band.
sidewalk.
I just think the music blends really well with all your different strings, no pun intended, but coming together. It's such an specific sound too. Sean, Colorado has such good live music.
Totally.
So what is your favorite, I'm gonna ask both of you actually, what are your favorite things about performing for specifically a Colorado crowd? Usually they're high, you know what I mean? But what else about that?
Well, when you're in the scene and you're playing, people are always dancing. They're always just blown away by what you can do. They're really supportive of the music, and they just really appreciate it. So it just feels good to be in that environment.
Yeah, it comes back to you. You can feel that.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I think energetically makes such a difference. I know
Yeah.
that for me, seeing live music is so much more impactful even than listening to music. And as a writer, and a lot of these are my songs and my songwriting, I just had a friend who hadn't heard me and who's known me for years be moved to tears. And that's really, really, moving for me because I started writing my songs as therapy for myself, right? And to have them touch other people is really kind of what keeps me going.
There's something about you go to Red Rocks Telluride, there's something very magical that happens, you know what I mean? And you connect.
Yeah.
I cry a lot too. Yeah. But
release.
It is. It's like a nice toxin release, but it's something beautiful, All right, Colleen, you have a residency here. Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your residency.
So Black Shirt Brewing is a pizza place down in, what do we call it? Rhino, I guess.
Yeah.
Near Mission Ballroom. Great guy named James owns the place, and he just really liked our sound, and so we just happened to show up at the right time, and we are playing there, I believe, every Saturday for the next 3 weeks. We have 4th of July. We're playing there tomorrow, or
Nice.
Friday?
Yep,
Yeah.
We're playing there Friday. We're playing there the 4th of July, and then the next 3 Saturdays following that, and a couple of times in August. And so you can see us there a lot, before shows at the Mission. Come out and have some pizza. It's a really great vibe.
I was going to say, is there pizza there? That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yep, yep.
So that's a great place to watch them, and congrats on the residency. That's really, really great. All right. right, I'm going to send y'all back over because I want to hear more to the stage to perform your next song. But while we're heading over there, remember, you can catch Bottlerocket Hurricane at Black Shirt Brewing in Rhino to find out when they're playing there, and to get info on their other shows across the Front Range, go to bottlerockethurricane.com. You're not going to forget it. I love that.
One word looks better in print.
Yeah, right? Here they are with their song Adjacent Possibilities.
One day I grovelled and another I cried. One day I was born, another I died. Clarifying my interpretation of life, demonstrated daily by my joy and my stripes. And my mind gets younger, my body gets old. Try to learn to listen, never do what I'm told. Hoping that one day you'll come back around. If a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound that we're all one now? Can we all learn how? Ascension for the planet, can it be where your eyes up to joy or sank into misery? One door opens and another door shuts, and I find my way back now. The chains I put upon my heart, stationary, I was tethered down. My heart was full of bitter brew. I drank it, but I knew not why. The ceaseless jolting from my nest made my wings strong enough to fly. Falling down, falling down, falling down, I fell right into you. Well, that sucker I found on the ground, I danced till I spun. Adjacent possibilities, limpid windows in my mind. I'm changing what I want to see, and this beauty is what I now find. With that circle I found on the ground like a dervish, I became. I danced until my heart stood still. I remembered my true name. Falling down, falling down, falling down, I fell right into you. With that circle I found on the ground, I danced till I spun small. When we find it, then united we'll be, 'cause that spider web will bubble open, then we all free. Some you will stand while the others fall down. Are you brave like a warrior or sad like a cleanser? We'll stand united, fighting no more. Man closes the window, spirit opens the door. Heaven on earth raining down upon me, bathing in the water till your soul's clear, still free. That we are all one now. Can we all learn how? For the planet, can it be when your eyes of the joy are sinking the miseries, and we are all one now? Can we all learn how? Attention for the planet, can it be when your eyes of the joy are sinking the misery? Said we all one now. Can we all learn how? I said be? Will you rise up to joy or sink into misery? And we'll all wonder how. Can we all learn how? Attention for the planet, can it be? Will you rise up to joy or sink into misery? I'm falling down, falling down, falling down. We all fall